archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct. Welcome to the proximity. I'm having a blueprints adventure. Oh, hello, Sniper Princess. Let's continue. We're on day 47. Actually, I've had to book the day off work. I was a little worse for wear this morning. Well, quite a lot, considering I couldn't get out of bed. But like, so it's like, always feels weird playing during the day when I have having to take a sick day. It is 4 o'clock, which is when people leave work. But still, I've got to click on the screen. We are in the post game. Oh, we're in the post game. I'm going to try and get my mail. If the game loads. I'm going to assume it does. Here it goes. Day 47. I'm going to run out of stars soon. Maybe puzzles. Get our allowance. It's fucking loads of money. Oh, well, yeah, I had loads of money from yesterday. I completely forgot about that. Oh, so this game is you play as Simon. You've inherited from your crazy rich grandfather this house, this magical house, and well, sort of. You have to solve the puzzle. You have to reach room 46 of this house, and then you inherited it. But of course, there are only 45 rooms. Thus lies the puzzle. How this puzzle expresses itself is a sort of roguelike walking simulator escape room type experience. So at some point, I unlocked a side room here by opening a garage. To do that, I had to draft a garage. You draft rooms. I've got loads of money. Let's make an offering to the shrine. What do I want? No, I want to use my money. Okay. I want to remind myself what 2 does. Blessing of the Dancer. I think it's random. That can come in handy, but it's not the most exciting one. I would have preferred High Roller. What's 1? I know that I wrote them down. You have to take notes of this because there's a lot of information. So I've already reached room 46, so I'm doing weird shit beyond it. But generally, you're trying to fill out a house. And each room gives you bonuses and stuff. So I have a key card because I end all my games in the break room. And a key card is good because some cards require, some doors require a key card, some require keys. It's a pretty good idea to do it first. Just to make sure you have it. There's a dining room. So if I reach the 8th level on the map, which you can't see because I'm covering right now, that's not. There's a map right there. Then I will be able to get a meal, and food gives me more steps. I've only got 64 steps, so every time I step into a new room, I lose a step. Just like in real life. We'll check the dining room. I don't want to spend gem. You know what? No, I've got loads of money. I don't want to spend it yet because I want a sciencey room. So there are these sort of escape room style puzzles, like this one here always has a logic puzzle in. The gems are not in the black box. The gems are in the white box. This statement is as true as the statement on the black box. And then I've got to figure out where the gems are. These two agree. And that says that those two agree. They can't all agree because the rules say they can't all be true and they can't all be false. So one of you has to be lying. Now, I think that's telling the truth. And the reason why I think that's telling the truth is because we do need to figure out where the gems are. So something has to point to the gems. So I'm going to assume this is true. Oh, hang on. That also points where the big gems are. You are false. And you are false. You are a weird contradictory phrase. Yeah, if they're in the white box, then they all agree. Ooh. This one's tough, and I want those gems. And I can't leave the room and do something else because it costs me steps. Every time you do this puzzle, it gets harder as well. Gems are not in the black box, you say. The gems are in the white box. I'm assuming the gems are just going to be in the blue box because the other two are going to be proven false. This statement is as true as the statement on the black box. Let's say that is false. What would that mean? That's a really weird statement. Because even if it's false, it has to be true. That has to be true regardless. Like, let's say that's false. The black box. This is true. Oh, it's false. But it can't be. It can't be false. That would be contradictory. Gems are in the white box. But it can't be that. Because they would all agree. You can't give me 3 agreeing boxes. Oh, I don't like this one. The gems are not in the black box. Let's say you are false. And you are true. You are true. They're not in black box. You are false. They are not in the white box. You are both. You are true and false. I'm just going to go with the white box and hope it works. Fuck yeah! I'm not. Hang on, I've got a button for this. I guess. I didn't know we were allowed us to have a superposition of both as an option. I don't want to open from there. Opening from the back is always a better idea. So again, this one starts off really simple. And like over the course of 47 days, it's gotten really, really difficult. So first, you're like, there are 4 colours. And they are, well, the dartboard used to say something else. I've upgraded the break room. But if it's green, it means you add it. If it's yellow, it means you minus it. If it's pink, it means you times it, and if it's purple, it means you divide it. And you told that in several places, but eventually you do figure out that you're reading from the inward outwards. And then it starts throwing weird shit at you. So this is 5. This is brand new. Like the Pepsi symbol, that's fucking brand new for me. That is 3 1/3, because it's a third of 10. Then it's rounded to the nearest. So it's 3. How I figured that out is I found a classroom and there were maths lessons and I had to figure out. Not all of the kids had the answers right, but I had to figure out the general theme of what the symbols meant. That is a 10 because it rounds to the nearest 10. 10. These used to be an easy source of keys and now it's just stressful. 10. It's a weird game. People. This is getting lots of people's game of the year, and a lot of people just hate it because this is the sort of game that you can just lose very easily, because for reasons you will see. But I've got loads of funds and stuff, so I'm having an easy time. This is also very much a conspiracy game, insofar as you're trying to find out about things and you're not sure where the information is coming from. So 10. Pink means it's times 10. That's 100. 100 minus 23. That is 77. Rounded to the nearest 100 is 100. Divided by 5 is 20. Ooh. 10. Times 2 is 20. Minus 2 is 18. Rounded up is 20. Minus 3 is 17. Rounded up is still 20. Give me my keys. So you've got to make sure you pick up any junk lying around. So I've got to be careful because I've only got 3 exits. So you can lose the game by just the house never giving you the rooms you want. I can rotate because of a thing I did though. So I might want to take the lab. That would cost me 2 though. I tell you what, I will take the spare bedroom. Bedrooms can give you extra steps if you have like features unlocked. You might be wondering what these paintings are for. One there, I don't know where the other painting is. Somewhere. Oh, there it is. That's stars. That's stairs. That means you eventually figure out that the difference is an eye. So this room is an eye room. So it spells out words. What are we doing? We'll take the observatory. That's a tie. That's a tier. Oh, this is my 47th run. I won on, you can see my previous days. These are all my runs. So over the course of the game, you're going to be unlocking things to make it easier to play. So when did I? Oh, this is a baronial. When did I win? Oh, I won in one of these ones. But so every time you go here, another star is added, and when you get free stuff. So at the start of the game, you basically get nothing, and by here, you get loads. There's 5 free diamonds. Apples are delicious. There's free steps, and if I find flowers, they'll have gems in. But like, you do them one day at a time, or you find ways to increase it. That's probably a better idea for me to go to the bottom. Okay. See, this is kind of annoying because what it does is this is blocked path. So I have to do that because filling out rooms is better than not filling out rooms. This. But I've already found room 46. That's trivial for me. What I'm trying to do is solve the weird meta puzzles on top of it. We'll take the chapel. It's a bit pointless. But I'll take... Sorry, I'll take the card. No, I should have taken the chapel. Oh, never mind. So this room is E. Because you can see on that drawing. But that's plain. That's a plan. It's the difference. So... I wanted a science room, didn't I? I'll take the hallway closet. Oh, it's connected to a hallway for once. There's Mum's purse. Oh, this is a purse. There's a metal detector, so if I pass keys and coins, it'll bleep, which is very useful. There's a key. And now I'm going to have to walk all the way back. That's Crow and Crow. So yeah, if you get the wrong build, you can die really easily in this. Well, lose. You don't die. You just go out camping. The rules say he's not allowed to stay in the house. There's letters for stuff. Go from the bottom. We'll get that in the lunchbox. I unlocked the lunchbox. Well, I bought it from the shop, I think, actually. Do the side rooms first. I'll take the nook. Do it from the nook. And the den, those are pretty ideal. Take the free gem. Why does this room have a giant clock in? Not sure, but it seems important, doesn't it? The very clock room. And the clocks are running. They will move. They have been relevant at least once. That is a bat and a bath, which means this room is an H, which I've already marked down my notes. We're going to go down from the nook, though. At the start of the game, you can't do things like I'm doing now, but like I have enough spare steps that I can... Oh, a coupon book, lovely. Buying stuff in the shop is going to be very useful for me at this stage. I can afford greater chance of finding items in green rooms. It seems good. It's costly, and green rooms cost me gems unless I make them free. I'll take the veranda though. It was immediately worth it for that. Extra items is good. If I had a spade, there we go. Flowers give me gems today, and we get that for free because we have loads of money. Lovely. So yeah, this abundance is only because I've been playing for so long and I've got an extra. So if I want to, I don't know why I left that room. I should have just continued. I'm going to go for this room though, because it's like in a central location. And if I can get like a big room, I'll take the drawing room. It's kind of important. But like, it means I only have 2 ways to advance. Something beeped. There's a clock and a lock. I'll unlock this one, but because we're in the drawing room, we can redraw. I want to, so I'm gonna. We will take the lab. Do this one as well. I was going to turn around, but drawing room is better. I will take the music room and rotate it. It is 2. It's expensive, but you get double keys. I do want to get the music room on the last row, though, so I might leave it. Take the East Wing Hall instead. I'm going to do that. That might be... I'm going to re-roll, actually. Yeah. Oh, that's a shame. I should have done the science room first. I'm going to take the commissary. So the science room, I've already solved this puzzle, thankfully. That's how I've gotten so many. I've got a mine. And if you attach the power room to this room, you can do this puzzle, which requires you to figure out what that says. You can figure out by reading what that says. And there's another clue in one of the classrooms. Here is a computer. I can do an experiment with this computer. Okay, so an aquarium, not a terribly useful room. It's a room with 2 exits and fish in. Although my aquarium will have gold in as well, because I changed it to a goldfish aquarium. But I drained it from water. There's a pump room, and you can drain rooms of water. And I got some clues. And it occurred to me, why would the game give me 3 more aquariums? And the answer is, maybe they are different aquariums. So I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to draft 3 more aquariums. I'm going to try. I don't want to do it from... We'll do a hallway from a hallway, which is quite hard, but like, it's certainly doable. Try and get 3 more aquariums. We can log into the network and get to another computer. I'll do so in a bit. I want a conference room first. We don't have any hallways. I mean, we have that corridor down there, but I'll try and get a hallway here. Annoyingly, that would be a really good room. Don't like it to cost me a gem, but I'll take it. Yeah, why wouldn't I take it? I'm just going to turn the security up because I've got a key card on me, and that kind of helps me out. Oh, I've left a coin and a trunk somewhere. And a Lucky's... Where? Where have I left a Lucky's rabbit foot? Actually, it might be this room. There's a coin. One that Lucky's rabbit foot. Go on. Damn. Where did I leave that? Have you been to the dining room yet? Yeah, we went through it. Oh, that's a shame. I'm terrible at finding stuff sometimes. We will go to. We've got a lot of money, so that makes the commissary worth it anyway. We will need to rotate the hallway, but cool. I'll take that. Then we have 2 chances of getting a hallway from that hallway. We have 6 keys, so that should be fine. That is not a hallway, but it is a gift shop, and I have loads of money. In fact, I have enough money to buy something cool if we need to. I won't go in yet. But I can buy that soft bird, soft toy bird, and I think that unlocks dare mode. Not sure what dare mode is, but so sadly we can't re-roll this. There are reasons to take a break a box. Specifically to make the gymnasium better. But what I want is not to have these rooms. See, I can gain 2 stars, but like I've got loads of stars. I don't really need stars. There's sometimes things. I'm gonna go for the utility closet. I mean, it'll help us with the dark room. But it's not very exciting. I'm gonna go back down to the commissary. I could go from here, but I think it's more sensible to go from below. Also, it gives me a chance to look at rooms that I may have missed items in. My lucky's rabbit's foot. What's for sale? Gems. Gems are always good. Magnifying glass and shovel are situationally good. I'll take the shovel. That way, if we get more green rooms, which I was promised more green rooms. There you go. There's a courtyard. We'll take that. Now we can dig holes. Fine. Nothing in that hole. If I'm my lucky's rabbit's foot, maybe I would. Couple of keys. We are gem rich, lovely. But I need an interesting room. I need a room that actually furthers my interests. I'll take the conference room because I can get money from that. It's an annoyingly shaped room, but it does get me into the foundation. trying to think. There is this. Where's the science room? Where's security? There's security labs there. So I think basically I can spend coins all the way throughout the house. But if I have a conference room, they just all go there. So it's very convenient to do it. But like I might want a couple more rooms before I do that. Or I could just have the office and do it for free. But I don't need the office. The office has a puzzle in that I have not solved. But the cannon will get me up above. And also I can dig a room and unlock the doors in that room. And I actually have a spade for once. So we'll take that. Nope, don't pet the dogs, John. Resist it. So we are going to log into the network. And I know the password. Obviously, if you're interested in this game, watching it might not be a great idea. But I'm in very, very late stage though, so like a lot of these options aren't going to be available. Let's go into remote terminal access. I want to go into the office. And I want to spread gold in the estate. We'll go to the conference room. She's there. Thank you, Metal Detector. I'm well aware. Cool. We have 68 gold. Just need something to do with it. So winning the game requires you to go down there, but you need a special key as well. Which originally is gotten via very convoluted means. There's a few ways of getting it, but I just have it in a bank somewhere if I really want it. Any more dirt spots? We'll do the side ones first. I think I do want the pool, but the pool is facing the wrong direction. I can rotate it though. Let's rotate the pool. Okay, I'll do the passageway because I want to... I don't know if I'm going to get 3 aquariums, but I should still try. It was literally my idea earlier. And now we have 3 chances to do so. Don't like that it's costing me keys. Tomorrow you will start with a key for each time room you draft today. How many time rooms could there possibly be? Is there ever more than 1 time room? So that's why it confused me, because I thought it said each room. It's just time rooms. Are time rooms a thing outside of the clock tower? Is the entrance is like... Huh. I guess I can do the dark room because I can just turn the lights back on by going down to the closet, which isn't terribly far away. So we want another hallway from this hallway. Game says no. Game says no hallway from this hallway. We literally have no reason to open the office. But we do, because I don't want to use the gems. That gives me extra steps, which aren't going to be an issue pretty soon. Oh, I completely forgot about the gift shop. I don't want to spend the gems. We do have the dark room and the gift shop. It's me a gem. Problem is, like, at this late stage, I need kind of specific rooms to come up. Okay, that gets me a lot of keys. That gets me 10 gold. That gets me upwards as well. And all those keys will go to the conference room. I'm tempted to open up all the... because I don't need the keys for anything else. We'll do that last, though. We'll come back to that. We never did go into the pool either. I don't quite understand the pool. So I recently unlocked the chests. I know, I unlocked this trunk. I bought the trunks. And I think they put chests in the pool. But obviously I can't get to them without trying it. Like, is that how that works? Cool. We have 10 keys. That's more than none. I need to buy a kitchen. Oh no, we've got a dining room. Oh fuck. Okay, that was a bit of a waste, but this is what I should do. I've got enough to mess about with, but... library, cool. Yes, I will take that. That's means dinner's ready. What's this? Strategy, tools of trade. In the world of drafting, the tools of architect wield are crucial in shaping their vision and bringing their designs to life. The precision, elegance, and functionality of these instruments can be have a profound effect on the drafting process and the final outcome of your project. That's why it's very important to choose the right tools to complete your your drafting. Drafting strategy. In this issue of drafting strategy, we'll dive into the vast realm of inventory, bringing the light to many of the hidden tools of the trade that can enhance your favorite strategies and elevate your architectural ambitions to unprecedented heights. From the classical compasses, T-squares, and state-of-the-art software upgrades, variety of drafting tools are available to architects today. It's staggering. As we navigate the diverse landscape, regardless of whether you are a seasoned professional seeking to refine your toolkit or a budding draftsman searching for the basic set of instruments, the following articles will provide invaluable insight and guidance for architects of all levels. Okay, none of the yes, sure, gems. Stopwatch. Wait, what? Where do you get... okay. Short-term alternative to paying gem costs is utilizing a shop stopwatch to bypass any gem costs. Okay, I've never seen that. I have had the emerald bracelet before. Yeah, it means gem rooms are free. Remove a whole room. Repellent spray can free you from the annoying floor. Oh, interesting. Brass compass, sure. Silver key, gear wrench, yeah. Ornate compass. It's on the showroom. Lets you rotate floor plans, sure. Ah. Oh, it's not going to tell me how to build anything, but it just tells me the most useful thing. I already know what the magnifying glass turns into. It turns into a laser, which I do need. This doesn't seem that terribly useful. Like, I'm just going to always try everything with everything. Crafted from the depths of resourcefulness and innovation, contraptions and makeshift creations born from the fusion of two or more distinct tools. Those through soldering, taping, and liberal amounts of hot glue, inventors can use the workshop bench in the workshop to bring together disparate elements to forge something greater than the sum of the parts. Blind experimentation is often a rewarded avenue for true innovators, but those crafters who need a bit of inspiration and guidance will have included a list of common contraption components to kickstart your creative journey. As if I can choose. So the metal, yeah. So you put the spade in the metal detector, and you get like a metal detecting spade, and it gives you more stuff. Upgrade disc. Yeah, I've used this quite a lot. Use the upgrade disc. It's good. Game. I had to find a fucking bookstore to get this book. You think I got up to the bookstore without ever using an upgrade plan? Perhaps the most exciting item an architect can come across is an upgrade disk. It's a floppy data disk houses a wellspring of unique architectural plans designed explicitly for a specific room. By inserting the disk into a computer terminal, architects can gain the ability to shape the destiny of the room, guided by enticing designs contained on the disk. The myriad of options not only allows architects to craft floor plans that align with their preferred strategies, but also enables them to adapt the creations to evolving project requirements. Furthermore, the upgrade disk's array of plans ensures that no two architects will follow the same path, fostering a landscape of diverse architectural designs. So I have upgraded the storeroom to have 10 coins. I have upgraded the courtyard to have an extra gem. I have not upgraded my nook. A breakfast nook or reading nook sounds great, but I don't have them. I have had the hall pass. It's in one of the classrooms. Stringing together adjoining hallways will always be the most straightforward strategy when using a hall pass. Drafting floor plans like tunnels and secret passage are always easy ways to set up longer chains of hallways. You can adjust the security. That's basic. Everyone figures that shit out. Once you've got a key card, it's good to turn up the security because you have more cards with keys. Watering can, sure. All you need to do is find a faucet with a tap with running water. Where's one of those? In the kitchen. Most rooms can only be drafted alongside the edges of the house. Secret garden is no exception. Sure, I know that. Come across any fancy ruby socketed candlesticks, you might want to take note in case you find an item that can produce a flame. I knew this already. I've been trying to do that. You know how fucking difficult it is to get that item game? Word from the editor. Tools are cool. They are. But they're only good as the architect who harnesses their capability. If you finish reading the issue of drafting strategy 1, I want you to open up your menu and look at your inventory. Take a moment to look at each item and contemplate the true potential of all they hold. The same potential you see there is the same potential that resides within yourself. For it is not the tools themselves that sculpt grand sculptures and monuments of tomorrow, but the deft hands and brilliant minds like architects like you. Alright, not as useful as the other one, but I guess I got it late. Let's see if we can get a library, though. A bookstore, even. No, we did not. Okay, so that will get us somewhere new. Okay, I want the study, but the drafting studio is sensible. Also, I wasn't going to continue in this direction. I was going to go down. Because I need to go from that gift shop. It's miles away. But let's take the drafting studio. I'd be insane not to take it. Okay, we can have a dormitory. After drafting a room, architect room. While drafting in a classroom, you may draw new floor plans from each time you... Oh, so... Oh, that's... Yes. That goes with that. So when you have classrooms, you... Okay. I like this. I like them all. I like them all. So I've had 8 classrooms before because there's a thing that gives you 8 classrooms, and I think you need 9 to pass the grade. But kind of like the idea of a dorm and a solarium. I want them all. I'll take... I'm going to take the solarium. We could go all the way down to the gift shop. We have 10 keys. I'm really tempted just to use them in the locker room, to be honest. We need to get food, so I am actually going to go back down. There was like more than 10 keys worth in here, aren't there? What is this? A fan and a flan. Okay, I've already done that one. Yeah, it's not small. Got those lines. I want to go to the gift shop and we want to go to the dining room along the way. Yeah. I was expecting. Missing? Something from there. We'll have a quick look in the commissary. Buy the set of gems. Oh yeah, we were missing some items as well, like a lucky rabbit's foot. What's on the menu? I do not have a showroom. Honestly, he's tempted to take a freezer again. To the gift shop. Let's back up the way. Oh, while I'm here. Turn the dark room back on. Hang on, that's quite a trek to get back there. Oh, that's 110. We cannot afford anything here. Okay, fair enough. Bookstore would have been nice then. Key? I do not want to... Okay, that's a lot of gems in the conference room. Well, it's 3 gems. That's... Now I'm going to take the West Wing Hall. I'll be using my keys. I want those. Pump room. Awesome. Right. I no longer need the reservoir full. We never did add those aquariums though, but what do we want? So the pool has those trunks in, so that we can grab literally right now. But it's not as if money or gems are doing very much for me. And the aquarium. I don't think we can empty them both, but I can certainly try. That's full, of course, yes. Oh, that was totally the one I was trying to go to. Okay, let's do pool first because it's something I can reach literally right now. Pool is the last one. The solarium. Okay, that does... It doesn't end my run. I do have like lots of options, but... Alright, fine, we'll take the solarium. It's more fun. I'm going to go back into the pool room. Let's check out the solarium first. It's the solarium. There's a gem. Some writing. Mr. Woo Blue Boo. And wanted me to remind you once again that it is expected of you to keep the glass in the cloister cut and the trees trimmed. I have a feeling you may have forgotten how to open the cloister wall again. What? So to save you some stern words, I've decided to draw you a little diagram to help you out. Who knows, maybe this time it will stick. Or face to face with the angel, press the base of the 2 pillars. Fuck yeah! That's why we open up new rooms! Do we have a cloister? I don't think we have a cloister today, annoyingly enough. But next time we see a cloister... Is the cloister going to need to face... I still think the cloister and the cathedral are connected. I spent ages trying to line them up and then it did nothing. But maybe I needed to do that. Let's dig up this hole. That's a coast and a cost. Love discoveries. Coast and a cost. Not coast and tag, John. Coast and a cost. That's an A. I mean, I feel like it's just going to say dates again. It's wheat and rain that I care about. Cool. What about that this puzzle's going to give me more an allowance as well? Okay. We're going to want the 3 greens on the corner. Like so. I do not know the rules because that's the game. Put it back. I want that one back. Ooh. Well, that one was easy. Now it's raised by 2. Oh yeah, the solarium was definitely worth it. Okay, now to the boring pump room stuff. Pool is the last one. Pool can only go into pump 4. What have I not done? Maybe it's the other way. And into the reservoir, please. We will eventually want the fountain empty as well, because it'd just be useful to be able to access that place whenever we want. But right now, pool. Okay, I think we can have the aquarium and the pool empty at the same time as well. Pool. There is a slight issue, but we can solve it reasonably enough. Aquarium. Which one's aquarium? It's number 3. Number 3 is attached to only tank 1. what we're going to do. Fountain water in here. Then we can pull it from the fountain. Lovely. Aquarium is 3, only goes into 1. I'm sorry, Goldfish, I will see you in the future. I just want to know what happens when I see 4 aquariums. We do have to go to the dark room and the crafting studio. We are going to run out. There's a risk of us running out as well. But who cares? We that was an important discovery. Do we have a cloister? We do not. We might want to go to the dark room and try and get one. And you know what? We've might as well try and get a kitchen. None of this money's doing anything. Unless we want the swim. What? So we could get 40 coins. Oh yeah, in the locker room. But yeah, there is a risk of us running out of steps. We've had no dice. Magnifying glass. I mean, maybe, but super big priority right now. Kennel dark room. We want to go into the pool though. Oh yeah, there's no coins anymore because we picked them all up. But don't really need gems, but whatever. This used to have loads of coins in, but I think you only get it once. I mean, I guess it's nice. Let's go to the kennel. Yeah, 25. That's quite low. The dogs. The dog. Battery. Sure, that's 4. We'll take a chapel. That we're not worrying about money. That would get us the plushie, but that would get us around the corner. Oh, that's, I did. When are we going to get the chance to get a? When are we going to get a chance to get 110 ever again? Probably loads of chances, but whatever. I'm going to take the money. I want that plushie. This is a pretty important room if I can find those keys. Okay, that's sort of the end of our run. We can go back to the drafting studio, but I think we'll die before there. Fuck, can we even get to the gift shop? Find out. Oh no, I didn't use those keys. Okay, I think the gift shop is harder. Ah, damn, I need a kitchen. Okay, from the... Fuck. I've got 14 steps. I can't do all 3. If I go to the locker room, I can draft. But like... 1, 2... Oh, where the... How do we even get here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? That's not that many. It's a lot though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gets us our plushie. Unlock dare mode. Cool. Don't know what dare mode is, but we only have to unlock it once. Then we have 7 movement to get to the drafting studio in the locker room. I don't think it's physically possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. That's a shame. I really want to know what's in those. What's annoying is we were in the pump room. We could have done some of this. No, we got it from the vault. You know what? I don't think I can even complain about this run. We actually achieved loads. Let's park ourselves in the break room if we can make it. And easily. John, was you gonna try and use magic to get there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is just about 1, as long as we don't make any mistakes. 2, 3. Yeah. 4, 5. 7. There we go. Let's call it. Let's call it a day. It's an impressive banner. The saving continues. There's a couple people here. See if we can get ourselves a cloister. There are other cool rooms I would have liked to have bought stuff from, but hey, don't need to buy the plush anymore. It's pretty impressive allowance as well. Could have put money out there. I don't think I had this. No, I only had 1 step left. Right. We did not add a 9th classroom, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to... I don't really want any of them. The thing about the special floor plans is that sounds like a great idea until A, you have loads of gems and can't do anything with them, or B, are really hurting for steps. I'm going to go for the trading post even though you get kind of nothing initially. I'm going to got the key card. 3 ivory die is nice, I guess. It's good if you can get back here later. Or with a garage or something. The garage is actually super useful, that sort of thing. Being able to jump from essentially the top half to the bottom half. Pretty low price. But obviously we want to see a cloister. We will take the hallway. We will take the dining room. That's a really annoying place for a dining room. Because you only activate it once you're up here, so you have to walk 8 steps to get it back. But I sort of bake in. Yeah, I'll take the kennel. We really need a shovel. But that's sort of the ideal. That gives us exits, and when it's... You don't want to mess around with other ones. We'll take the hallway. The dogs. Take the key. We'll take that break room. And yeah, nursery's great. I could have done with a nursery before. That's, I think, well worth the gem. And we have lots of routes upwards, so we don't have to worry too much. This does is close our route effectively. Take the lucky rabbit's foot, which probably would have helped me a lot before as well, but look, I don't want to spend 4 hours playing this game for one run. I mean, I say that, but I'm going to do this stupid puzzle over here. 7. 10. Fuck you, game. 9. Sorry, no. We talking about, John? It's 3 1/3. You round it up to 4. No, you round it down to 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. You ignore that. It's 5. 1, 11, 30. Minus 4 is 26, which goes to 30 anyway. Then it's 26. It's still 30. It's still 30. It can't be 30. 30 is not an answer. I'm going to put 20 and hope for the best. You have a key. Nice. That'd be great from the kennel. I mean, if it lets me. We'll take the West Wing Hall. It's not ideal because that's doors going nowhere. Or we could take the guest bedroom. That closes up options though. I definitely don't want it to be the utility closet because I've got no reason to come back here. Apart from at the end of the day. I want to save the hall. I'll take the guest bathroom. We have guest room, whatever. Oh, nothing. We still have 3 routes, potentially. Take the box one if I can reach it. I don't want to spend the gem just yet. Parlor game. You will open this box and find it empty. True box contains the gems. This box and the white box are both false. You are contradictory. You don't count. I'm not even listening to you. You're not allowed to say you are false. Gonna go for the white box. I'm not really sure about that one. I'll go through the logic. This is in the quantum superposition of being both true and false, which makes it like a blank one. It means one of these must be true and one of these must be false. So if this is true, you'll open this box, find it empty. Well, who fucking cares, right? And And if this one's true, that's good. But if this one's, you know what I mean? It doesn't tell me anything. If this is false, that's true. That's fine, you know, and that sort of, it doesn't matter. Fuck you, Blue Box. I did not open you. Even though that would be true. Yeah, that was my point. I do want a specific green room, but I don't want to pay the gem cost, but I guess I have to. Take the hammer though. Do I have... No, not yet. I think that gem's off. I'm gonna foolishly go around this way. Corridor, sure. Did I do that? I'm going to go for the closet hallway because I have two things either side of it. Running shoes is grand. Great. Great. We are limiting our options quite a lot though. Mask. We're going to hope for some green rooms. A cloister would be lovely, wouldn't it? And they are... don't know... What a greater chance of finding them. And we have some gems in which to do so. I'll take the den. Not quite what I wanted. Take the gem in the den. You're more likely to find green rooms while drafting. I thought I already had a thing that did that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the East Wing Hall instead. That's obviously the sensible option. I should probably go back to the kennel now though. Special keys do I have? Silver key. I want the silver key. Do this one first. Ouch. Take the spare bedroom. I'm gonna go down to the kennel. We have enough. It's our last key, so I don't want to spend it. We'll take the conference room. That's grand. Fuck you, game. We're very close to the foundation, and also we have spare room. It's not like we're dead, but we'll take it. It comes in handy. It's just I would prefer not to. No. I wouldn't mind. I know I tried the cloister before, but I want the cloister to be behind the chapel. I mean, I kind of have to. Did I revolt that? Bonk. That's perfect because we can just use it regardless. Like secret passage isn't doing anything, whereas this takes us to the foundation. That's grand. And we've turned the lights off. It's fine. A boudoir would be fucking lovely. you very much. Take my dice. $25, $12. Not ideal, but from the foundation I can get around anyway. I'll take the workshop. We're sort of in a weird place for certain things. Well, I'm expecting to be able to build anything with these. Any cool stuff in there? No. Game says fuck you. Let's use a special key. I mean, I feel like that's a mean set of options. I mean, the sauna. I want to go left. Oh, because I've got the rotunda I can rotate. No, I've got gems I can rotate. Yeah, I think that's worth a gem. Then I can go down. How about I do? Key to the secret garden? I mean, that's lovely and all, but I don't really need it. What I want is... We have 2 dice now. Just been a key to the secret garden, couldn't it? I mean, I guess... You know what? This gives us a route down. John, that locks you completely off. It has to be this. Hello, Pump Room, my old friend. This is weird to say no to the observatory and the commissary. The commissary come in handy, to be honest, but I don't want to spend the gems. I want to gain gems. You can buy gems with money, John. I know. I'm going to go to the fountain. Foundation, even, whatever. I mean, they are literally different rooms. I would really like a cloister there. I've done it before, but I didn't know the secret cloister password. So I'm going to re-roll. Are cloisters allowed in the middle? I don't know. Didn't we do a cloister in the middle before? Okay. What happened to more green rooms? Ever. We have a conference room. We do. Turn up security. gonna spend money throughout the house because one of these days I will buy a shop. No, we're going to do a science experiment even. Swan song, which is a bit late to do one, but might never know, might get a nice one. All I want is a cloister. Whenever you spend 2 more gems crafting room, whenever you draw... Okay, none of these are interesting, unfortunately. Setting my dice to 2 is quite good. Sure. Not the most exciting, but it's entirely possible for me to do that. Just not use the drawing room. Okay. We have 3 going upwards and the ball. That should give me 2 coins, right? Oh, it did. Cool, but I've got 2. Can I use my 2 cards, please? Bit of extra cash, lovely. There's my coat check. I am going to redraw these plans. I'm going to go to the library because it is kind of important to... Okay, I guess we've got to roll Bookstore at this point. We'll end our run, but... I would like to go to the Dovecot, actually. I could do all 3 and all 3 are interesting. Bookstore actually doesn't end our run because it's facing the right direction. Dovecot is really funny because the story of the Dovecot is one of the children really wanted it, but they never made it. So like, it allows you to rotate your floor plans once. So you ideally you'd want it but never use it. So it's always like, no, we'll build it eventually. That's what. And I'll. Yeah, this means we don't end the run. A Curse of the Black Bridge. Yep, sure. That sounds interesting. Had I known, I could have just bought that last time. No, we read that one already. So probably worth it just for that book. Commissary does not end our run, but I can no longer afford stuff in there. We not have a shovel. Wouldn't it be lovely if it just gave us a cloister? I'll take the secret passage, because then we can ask for a green room. I can't remember what a science experiment was. Drawing room. We did that already. Here's a key. Cloister, motherfucker. Oh, fuck, we can't afford it. Oh, I forgot cloisters were expensive. Never mind. Let's check out our goldfish aquarium. Can't, I drained it. Did that get me? Hang on. Compass. Cool. Yeah, I was going to say, where's my 10 coins? So, that arrow there. And that X. So, I did figure out what this is. This points to a room. I dug there. It gave me a key. And I went to this room. And I found some important endgame information. It was actually a really good area to find. I do have 14 coins. I could buy gems now. So it isn't over yet. But that is why I was thinking, well, why does the science room offer 3 more aquariums? And the answer's got to be, they probably have different rooms in them and different secrets. So I want to see all 4 aquariums. We have fucking loads of steps. We've not even gone to the food yet. Give me gems. No, why are there no gems on sale? Okay. If we get a cloister, we can afford it now. You are not cloisters. And it points upwards, which is... I mean, it's fine. Or I could just... So the thing about the boiler room is I can test stuff on it. There's a couple of things that need to be powered by it. But the Nook doesn't cost me gems. I'm going to take the Nook. It gives me a key as well. Okay. That is less than ideal, because either way we're blocking off things now. Take the bedroom, but... She's ready. Come on, I just need a cloister game. Remember when I turned the security up? And there should be all those card reader ones. Casino! I have nothing to spend the money on, of course. But, this... Okay, so one of the end game conditions, there's a clue I've been given that says... Hang on, where's my phone? So going into new rooms is always a good idea because they may have clues. I get that. Music room will end our run. But there is a chance the music room might be really good. Because once you get into room 46, if you go into room 46 again... So, by the way, if you've never played this game before... you guess at the start of the game, oh, I've got to go to the antechamber. If you go to the antechamber, those doors are not doors at all. The only way to get in is to use a lever. How do you get a lever? Well, one of the rooms. It's vague. I know how, but I'm not going to say just in case. So you pull a lever, you hope it's the correct lever, you can access it, and then that has a key that takes you underground. At that point, hopefully you've unlocked the foundation, you go through the foundation, do a bunch of stuff, then eventually you get a key to come all the way back to the antechamber and go through there. Well, it's not a key, you open the final door. And when you win the game, you get a cutscene, and it's all lovely. But if you do it again, that's an actual room. And then the game goes, oh, you've not won. You can now start the game. Because that room downstairs that unlocks the antechamber has 8 doors next to it. Or was it 6? There's loads of doors next to it. And so I've opened 2 of those doors, although I've only solved one of the puzzles beyond those doors, and that's kind of like the rest of the game. So, yeah, it is 8 doors The first key can be found here on the furthest rank. I have got that key. I have found furthest rank is 10. The second key is locked tight in the vault of a bank. I've been in a vault of a bank, but unfortunately you need to randomly come across vault keys to unlock those vaults, and you probably just need to keep doing that. The third is locked high up beneath among all the clocks. I've been up the clock tower. I've found a clue. I do not understand the clue. The fourth is down below beneath all the docks. I have found that one. That involved opening a lot of chests and emptying the reservoir out, which is why the pump room I'd emptied the reservoir out, because I'd figured that shit out. The fifth is held by a king on his throne. No idea. The sixth in a station left by one of your own. No idea. The seventh is major if you drafted quite late. This is major, or because it's one of the major keys. It gives you a major key. And this is how fucking more late can you be? That is the last late. But, and the last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. What do you mean the last door of 8? How's the last key behind the last door? Oh, because you cannot open that door, presumably? Because you will never open that door, but there'll be a... Okay, that one. So, do I open the music room, hoping for the major key being more major than the normal major keys? Otherwise, that'd be completely useless to me. Or do we go into the casino and try and get money for shops that aren't open, that I can't spend? But every room always has extra additional stuff and clues and things in it. And I want them both. And I can't have them both. There's no way for me to rotate it and suddenly get more doors. This will end my run. Sorry if you hear clicking, it's me doing this. I'm playing the game in physical real life space as well. I do not know. I do not know. I feel like I've done the music room on 8 as well. But quite late is not... You know what I mean? The language says quite late. I didn't say quite late. The language... Quite late is not the latest it could physically possibly be. But at the same time... Look at that. Look at the casino calling. I'm going to do the music room. I'm going to do it because that means we have an exciting casino for a future episode. Oh, that's a vault key. Safe deposit key. Fuck. That's really good, but I don't have a safe. Okay. Do we have a... Oh, that's a shame. I can't do anything with that. So you see, yeah, you can't get in there. So, this key... This key opens up box 149. Oh, that's mean. That might be it. That might actually be it. Because it's never one step. So you get the music room, you go to the vault, you go to the vault, you go to the end. And I don't have the vault. That's... We know now, though. We know that we need a music room and a vault. Oh, and the means to go downstairs, which I can't do either. I would need a coat check to go downstairs. But, to be fair, I wasn't really aiming for a key downstairs key. I didn't realise we'd find the music room. But, a little bit heartbreaking. But it's fine. We it's all learnings. It's all knowledge. Let's walk back to the break room. Our walk of shame is all solved. I have 99 steps. Is there anything else I can do? All these gems. Like gems. Gems? What? I'm sorry, Codfish. I will give you water eventually. We ordered a new book, didn't we? From the bookshop. So yeah, we did a thing. We ordered 2 books, I think. We got Strategy 5 and no, we did that before. We've got a couple of books left. We've done some stuff. It's just we were very close to getting another sigil. So this although I've still only got 1 sigil because I don't know the information required of me. But yeah, get to the ending. You need a special key down and go down there. I am going to let you go. Hang on. Because I need to take a break. I know dogs, I know, but I've got goes. I've been the Johnstruct. Thank you very much for watching. I've been having a Blue Prince adventure. I was the bluest of princes. I had to take a day off work today, fucking hell. Let's call it. Which technically hasn't ended. It feels cheeky streaming when I've taken a day off work for sickness, but I made an impressive shopping centre. Apparently there was lots of shops. It wasn't really, there was just the 2. Oh no, there was a trading post. Oh, and the aquarium counts as a shop.